All right, well, episode 53.
Yeah.
Brennan is fucking Agent Smith. He's impervious to any conspiracy.
I'm not impervious.
He doesn't believe in nothing. He doesn't want to know the truth.
I don't. I kind of don't. That's all right, though.
I mean, my man Paul Pierce has the nickname The Truth.
I
But
don't want to know him either.
the first thing that I got on the list today, though,
Yeah.
is a guy who really is the truth, and he was actually drafted by the Celtics. They gave him 1 year, and they gave up on him, and then they fucking tossed him off to wherever. Is Chauncey Billups.
He was drafted by the Celtics?
He was drafted by the Celtics, number
Damn.
fourth overall. I don't know any of the other information. I forget who the coach and all that shit was that was
Well, it
running.
must have been the Patino years, right?
Running the team back then. I'm not sure, but he has against Michael Jordan a 6-4 record, against Kobe a 24-21 record, and against LeBron a 22-17 record. He's the only professional basketball player to have a
22 and
winning
what against LeBron?
22-17.
Oh, I thought you said 7 at first, but holy shit, he fucking owned it.
So he's the only guy that's got a winning record
against arguably
against
the top
those-
3 players of all time.
against those big three. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
I
he was
fuck
good.
those Pistons brought me back in.
Well, yeah, because
Like
they kind of tried to the Larry Brown fucking defensive, team basketball.
Yeah,
That was kind of it was them and the fucking Spurs really with Popovich in that same kind of format where it's like we can be we can be greater than the sum of our parts. Even then though, they had an entire roster of just B+ players. Everybody on that team was just good. Ben Wallace was a fucking defensive force. You had fucking Rip Hamilton. You had fucking Rasheed. Rasheed was a fucking animal. I loved Rasheed Wallace.
me too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, that team was the fucking bomb. We're missing somebody else. Tayshaun Prince was on that
Tayshaun
team
Prince,
too.
Yeah.
And what the hell was I just gonna say about that? There's another crazy caveat about that team where I don't know how they end up with the pick, but they have the second or the third pick.
Yeah, they talk
in the
Darko.
in the LeBron draft. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have had D
Carmelo.
Wade, Carmelo,
Yeah.
Chris Bosh, I think, is in that draft, right? And you
Yeah.
fucking took some white Serbian.
Yeah.
Let's imagine that. I mean, that team's legit, right? And then if you look in the future, they end up losing Ben Wallace in free agency to Chicago,
Yeah.
right? So they lose the middle of their defense. So if you're going to build the team for what you're going to lose, then fine, I see it being a
But even
valid.
then, that's loser fucking shit all throughout sports, though. Because, the teams that always do that shit, it's always the team that takes best available that ends up being the best.
I don't get that. Why you don't take a fucking dog?
Yeah.
You know that kid?
I could understand not taking Melo just because, his brand of basketball wouldn't have really fit in with what Larry Brown was doing in Detroit. But even then, Larry Brown, I think he was only there for what,
I'm
2
saying,
more
how
seasons?
long did Larry Brown stick around for? You know what I mean? So,
But even that, I probably would have taken. Well, hindsight being 2020, I would have taken Wade. At the time, though, I think everyone would have thought they should have taken Carmelo.
what's Melo's natural position? Small forward.
Yeah, he was another weird one like LeBron, where it's kind of like
He can play
he's like a
whatever.
point forward almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd probably say small forward.
Who's losing? All right? So say you draft Melo, right? He's basically the sixth man of the year as a rookie.
Yeah.
But who does he force off? Who's the starting small forward in Detroit? Tayshaun Prince,
That was probably Rip.
or is it? I don't know. I think I guess Tayshaun was a
kinda
guard.
Well, they kind of
had a bunch
moved
of
around.
flex
Yeah.
guys too. Yeah. So I don't know how the hell. And it's the same thing with you put D Wade on that team, and now it's Rip and Tayshaun and D Wade. It's you can't. Really,
I mean, I think D Wade pretty easily supplants Tayshaun. He's a good player and all, but D Wade was pretty much a beast right off the bat.
I don't know, man. I think it might be a hot take on this one, but I think Melo is better than Dwayne Wade.
Oh, I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's a completely reasonable thing to
Dwayne
say.
Wade got lucky that he played for Pat Riley, and Pat Riley traded for
Yeah.
Shaq, and
Yeah.
you got a championship out of that. And then
And
Pat
then-
Riley got LeBron to come and play with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where meanwhile, Melo's on the other side of that because he took his money early. Now he's not in the same free agency. He doesn't get to be a part of the big three. I'm sure they probably would have rather had Melo than fucking Chris Bosh.
I don't know. Would they have though? Like I said, Melo's.
Bro.
Melo. All he did was shoot. He would.
Yeah,
be,
but he's a fucking bull, bro.
I'm not
imagine
saying he's not
LeBron
good. I'm
and
saying
Melo
he's-
on the same team. Holy shit.
Yeah, but I just don't know if those teams work usually.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't
like
know, man. I got to give
if
it
you
up.
if you plucked AI and put him on Kobe Bryant's team, like you would say to yourself, "Oh my God, this team's gonna win a fucking million championships." But like, I don't know if you can put a guy like AI on Kobe's team and have those two like mesh offensively. You know, they would
Yeah.
each be taking between the two of them, that would be like 97 shots
Yeah.
a game. Like,
I mean,
there
they
would
ha- I
be
know they had a
nothing
lot of-
left for anyone.
I know
you
Allen Iverson had a lot of respect for Kobe. Like, he spoke very highly of him
Sure, I'm not saying.
posthumously. So maybe they could have found.
I'm not saying they wouldn't get along. I'm saying like they could not coexist in the same offensive scheme.
What
you
I'm
know?
what I'm trying to say though is like, are the guys that we're talking about students of the game enough to take it back to LeBron and Melo? Like, I think LeBron knew enough about basketball, is enough of a basketball savant. At times he gets criticized for he makes the right pass, but the fact that he didn't try to take the game winner himself, he gets killed for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like, I don't know. I think LeBron would have found a way to make it work. And I think somewhere in there, like, Kobe had studied the game enough to be like, dude, like, this guy's a dog. I got to have him on my team.
I don't know. I mean, Kobe had one legitimate superstar on his team in all of his years, and he ran him out of town.
Shaq?
Just saying. Like, after that, who was it? Paul Gasol? You think Paul
he
Gasol
just had a bunch of
was
seven-
like? You think Paul Gasol was going to go to Kobe and be like, "I want my 30. I want my 30 a game." It's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You fucking
No, I get what you're
yak-looking
saying with that.
motherfucker. You know. Just saying. Like, it would have taken 2 weeks, and they would have been losing every game like 118 to 91 because they would just have two dudes who would just go down the court, never pass the ball, and shoot. It would just be fucking mid-range. It would be jumpers and three balls all game long.
I mean, who's the best dude that AI played with?
Jesus. It might be
the dude from the Lakers, right? Didn't they when they made the Kobe trade, they traded Vlade Divac?
Oh, well, what are you
Wasn't-
saying? But Vlade Divac?
I
No.
think Vlade was on that Sixers team that went to the
No. Mutombo was. They went to the finals?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mutombo's team. But, I mean, that might be the best player he ever played with. Be Theo Ratliff.
AI.
Yeah, AI. Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't.
Actually, no,
well,
he
the
played
best
with,
player he ever played with
Iguodala.
was Melo.
Did he play with Melo on the Nuggets?
Didn't they trade him to the Nuggets?
He was on the Nuggets. I didn't know that Melo. I think
Melo and AI definitely played together, bro.
Did
They
they?
wearing like yellow arm sleeves together.
Yeah. I was thinking that was like the Iguodala.
I got some serious blood flowing, reminiscing this period of
Yeah.
the NBA. Even though it's a hospitality.
Well, that's just
show.
it. Like, was Melo already gone from the Nuggets by then? So why do I think that was like the Iguodala Nuggets?
No, they
was
traded.
Iguodala
Dude, that's
on?
crazy how this all came into like a big circle because they trade Denver. Somebody trades Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson. Isn't that what happens?
Oh, you know what? Did they trade Iguodala for Allen Iverson?
No.
Is that how that happened?
Iguodala pulls some shit too. He's like the first guy I ever saw like renege on a contract. Like he said
Yeah.
he was going to sign somewhere and then he went someplace else, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like he was going to sign with the Clippers and then he signed with the Sixers. So maybe AI and Iggy played together.
I thought Iguodala got drafted by the Sixers. I thought he got drafted by the Sixers, then went to the Nuggets. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
Somewhere along the line, somebody traded Chauncey Billups for Allen Iverson.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe.
Oh. Damn.
What?
I don't know. I can't get there because I remember AI playing in Detroit now.
Yeah,
And
but
it, was,
I mean, that
it
must
had
have
to
been.
be Chauncey that played with Melo then, and I'm just being retarded. That's definitely what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's fucking Google this shit.
But
We
I
live in the
had-
goddamn digital age.
Yeah, we gotta find a producer, man. Who loves this show so much that you want to come hang out with me and Brennan at like a random time that we never have preset at the
Yeah,
drop.
for a short time in the late 2000s, 07, 08, AI and Melo played with each other.
And then what? The Nuggets traded. So the Sixers trade AI to the Nuggets, and then the Nuggets trade AI to the Pistons.
Did Allen Iverson? No, that's not what I'm asking you. God damn it. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't know.
Yo,
But-
look at this. This is so funny that this is showing up right here because we're both in our work clothes. Like I just got off and you're about to go
Go in,
on, and
yeah.
I have this. If
Cum
you have
stain?
work pants
Oh,
long
bleach.
enough, yes, this
Yeah.
is the dish machine chemical that
Yeah.
inherently you
always,
get gut with.
always ends up the leg.
What's going on with your shit? You got some fucking no show socks going on with your fucking
Nah, just my fucking socks keep falling down. Don't
Oh,
fucking yell
man.
at me, man.
bro. I would kill myself in your basement if that was happening to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just I don't care about anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is the way to be.
It is.
You know about William Philippek?
No.
He's like a World War II veteran that Shane Gillis shouted out. So I went
Oh,
back.
yes, I do remember that.
So I
yeah.
went back and I watched his shit, and he's like, I never worried about nothing. I don't care about nothing.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna keep living that way. And I was like,
We're going to live a long time.
COVID got him.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I should have been a little more worried about washing his hands.
I don't know. Or did they just say they were like, you have the flu and you have to go die in this room with no loved ones because we're
Probably
doing
that.
crazy stuff?
Yeah. We have to protect the other fucking old people from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This Charlie Kirk shit's crazy.
We're gonna get into that.
I guess. Might as well. It's pretty newsworthy, I guess.
I like how this is just morphed into like Ryan and Brennan does the news.
I don't know.
This is better. We'll talk about the other thing a little bit, but
It's fucking everywhere. Like, I literally cannot escape it.
have you ever shot a gun
Yeah.
of that caliber?
No.
Neither. Like
No,
I've
I've shot like a handgun. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think I've shot like an SKS or something like that. Like I've definitely shot a rifle before at a shooting range, like with my gun crazy friends in Florida.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not a gun guy. You know what I mean? But I would think that it takes some sort of fucking training to like blast somebody from 200 yards out.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean,
And
I
like
don't.
they showed you, did you see that they arrested somebody?
Yeah.
They got somebody,
Yeah,
right?
they got somebody. Yeah.
And
And
it's just
everybody's
like-
already like cut off his dick and balls.
Yeah, but I just like I look at this. He looks like a fucking nerd, bro. He
He's
looks
a-
like
yeah.
he paints his fucking nails and like has a rainbow bumper sticker. You know what I mean? Like you're telling me that guy acted like a fucking G and climbed a building and scouted out a position and came up with this big fucking plan and fucking. I just don't buy it.
To me, like, if it is true, like, why aren't there more people like willing to kill the right people? Like, motherfucker threw his life away for like a YouTube celebrity. Why? Where are these people? Why aren't we killing like the people that we need to kill? You know?
I don't know, dude. I had this talk already, and I didn't really follow the guy. He like I was listening to him, and on some of his shit, I was like, "Yo, nice." And then he got all about the Jesus, and I was like, "Ah, you fucking lost me." But like, I just feel if you're gonna talk all that, like you have to. If you're gonna be in like American politics and you're trying to get like the conservative vote and shit, it's like you have to have Jesus as one of like the cards
Well, he was
that
also
you're dealing.
he was like I don't think he was a Mormon, but he was like he's from that weird area of the country where it's like Utah.
I don't know, man.
or
He's
some
fucking.
shit, or-
He seemed like he was a fucking a young father. He was always very like. I seen some clip of him and his wife always being like, "I couldn't do this without her." He seemed like he was always trying to do the right thing. He was telling girls not to be whores on social media. He's just like a conservative dude from like 40 years ago that was like born today.
Yeah.
You know. And I don't know why I disagree with him getting fucking blasted.
yeah, man.
Like it's like you ever see the movie Pay It Forward?
Well, some of it, I think. I think it's
What? What?
that's the one. Well, now I'm trying to
What?
remember. Is that the one where Kevin Spacey's like the teacher with the fucked up face?
I don't know. It's got some fucking little kid in it
Yeah,
that's
little
fucking
kid.
preaching being nice.
Yeah, but and
And he's like
Spacey-
dead the whole time in some other movie. The Haley Joel Osment,
that
right?
same. Yeah, no, I've
Just
seen that
fucking
movie.
Pay It Forward,
That's what I'm
be
saying.
nice.
Spacey in it is the dude. He's a fucking teacher with like a fucked up
And then
like
somebody
disability.
fucking senselessly kills the kid at the end, right?
Yeah,
And you're like, yo,
yeah.
why the fuck did you just make me sit in the movie theater?
Watch this shit.
Yeah, like it is like the definition of gaslighting.
Yeah.
You charge me $7.25 to make me feel nice, and then at the end, fuck you.
Well,
like that's what I was like, oh, this guy's fucking gonna he's speaking some nice American stuff, you know? He's being a nice American, then he just gets blasted.
Well, I mean, then they hit you with the true American way, which is child murder, my friend.
Well, how else are we gonna get the adrenochrome?
That's true. Got to harvest that shit.
Fucking and under trauma and duress.
Yeah.
See?
I don't know.
See, Agent Smith?
Well, that's just it. All right. So here's my thing with Charlie Kirk or whatever the fuck. I didn't even know who this motherfucker was until fucking 24 hours ago. Somebody was like, "Oh, they shot that conservative dude," and I was like, "Are we talking the bearded like closeted homosexual one? Or are we talking like the baby teeth, closed set eyes?"
The
fucking one?"
motherfucker with
Yeah.
dolphin teeth from
Yeah.
the Chappelle show?
Yeah. Well, that's who this guy
That
was.
motherfucker's
Yeah.
got dolphin teeth.
Yeah. Anyway, so I didn't even know who this fucking guy was, but I just don't understand why you can't just like I go through my life with people who have all sorts of fucking opinions I don't fucking bother with. Like, you know how many times a day I hear you say something where I'm like, well, that's not fucking true, and then I just let it go. Well, if that's what he believes, I'm not gonna fucking yell at him over it. What the fuck do I care? You know, why can't people just get along?
On this podcast,
Everything you've ever said is true. I
You
take it
fucking-
back.
I
I
thought-
take it back.
I thought we were on the same page.
We are on the same page in that I will let you have your beliefs as long as you just admit that I don't really care what your beliefs are usually.
Yes,
You know?
without
Yeah.
going on a tirade.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not here
and
to fucking
leaving the group chat about it.
I'm not here to yell at people and fucking shoot them from rooftops because I fucking disagree with what they say. You know, like
Yeah,
I just be like, all right, whatever. Then I just go on living my life, you know? People are too wrapped up in this shit, like fucking social media, and they think that like these people matter, and it's just like if you just turn off your phone, these people go away.
you think that
You would
they
have
think that they matter? That's what the problem is.
Well, that too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Well-
like I gotta do. It's like you don't fucking have to do anything. Just
Everyone,
keep,
yeah.
focus on yourself. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care how good you are at anything. If you're critical enough about yourself, you're being a fucking bum right now.
Yeah. Pretty good at
You
shooting
know,
a rifle,
like-
though, apparently. This dude should have applied himself, I guess, in other
Well,
facets.
Apparently he's not, because I was reading comments and it was like he was trying to shoot him in the head, and the reason why he shot him in the neck is because he didn't do the sniper math about the drop on the bullet for the range.
Yeah.
So that's why it happened. But to me, I'm like, yo, you fucking
The win's a win. You know,
yeah.
it's a W.
But like you like
Can't argue with results. What?
I have controversial stuff to say about it because I've seen some fucking memes, but I don't want to get
Hit
you.
me, hit me.
No, because I don't want to get you and your family killed.
I don't care. I'm,
If
worth
you know-
a lot dead. It doesn't make
If
much
you
of a
know
difference.
who really did 9/11, fucking look into who really did Charlie Kirk. That's all I'm going to say about it.
The JOOs?
Oh,
Uh,
the Capri Suns,
yeah.
the ectoplasm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he was saying some not so nice things and some condemning. I think, man, yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like we got to move on to a new topic because I'm going to get us canceled and fucking banned from YouTube, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think our 70 followers will live.
It's 65. If you guys would please like, share,
We gotta get to 70.
and subscribe and get us. I could have swore like it'd be nice to get 69.
Yeah,
Celebrate that. You know.
Gronk style.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was trying to bring all of this back. Like we were talking about all those dogs from like the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, do you know that clip of like that kid? Like he's like on the local news and he's talking about like his running back room. And I
No.
don't remember everybody's name. He's like he's like, we got Brennan, dog.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
And
Yeah.
he just goes, he grew up to be an Army Ranger.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
So I was like, I don't know why I thought of him, but I was like, yo, what happened to that guy? So I started fucking Googling him and shit.
Yeah.
And somebody has like a video of him being like an Army Ranger, and he's like addressing everybody else, and then
Does he do the dog thing?
they got him to do it. Yeah. And I was like, yo,
Nice.
that's fucking sick. That's sick. Like that's who should be killing people.
got
is, like,
Private Hernandez,
the
dog.
military,
Yeah, I don't know.
right?
Yeah.
Like leave the killing. Well, I mean,
to the
if it-
professionals.
I think it was professional.
Okay, so we're going Patsy on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's all that shit.
Yeah. Well,
I just don't see it. I just don't see how like you know how like the Rex Ryan just got in trouble because he called Mike McDaniels a nerd boy and something else.
he is a nerd boy. What the fuck
Well,
are we
he
doing?
called him that on
Yeah.
ESPN, and now everybody's like, "Oh, come on, Rex! You're like
You can't call people nerds
you're
anymore.
being mean." And fuck, why did I just say? Oh, that's what I thought. Like I saw the thing, and even when they were passing the shit around to the guy with the backpack, and where the fuck is the gun?
Oh, didn't he? He dumped it in the woods, didn't he?
Well, where's the picture of him with the gun? Like if you got him
yeah.
coming up, or you only got the video of him leaving?
Coming out. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like the Epstein shit. Like where the fuck is the whole video? Like where the fuck is the video of the motherfucker with the rifle?
Yeah.
Show me the corroborating evidence. Like, you know,
But yeah, I mean,
you
they
put
do.
OJ on a screen making the glove not fit. You let me see that.
Yeah, they do. They have him getting off the rooftop. Do they not have him on the rooftop shooting the gun?
I just seen some motherfucker in a wearing a backpack, looking
Yeah.
like he's taking the stairs at the mall.
Yeah.
That's the picture that I saw.
Yeah. Well, I've seen the video of him
And he
coming
looks-
down from the rooftop, and then like he dumps the gun in the bushes and then runs off or whatever.
All right. I mean, I've been working all day,
Yeah.
not talking about. I'm surprised.
Did you watch the actual video of him getting shot in the neck? Have you seen
Yeah,
that?
like I can't
didn't.
stop not seeing it.
Really? I felt
God damn it!
like what?
I just saw the other thing that I always think when I'm like, oh, thank fucking God. I'm like, oh, I can't stop seeing it. And I'm like, oh, remember that butt
Remember that
fucking
time I saw
shit that you
butt
saw?
fucking?
Yeah, it's like, golly.
Now those memories are linked. Now every time anyone
Yeah, I
mentions
like how
Charlie
you made
Kirk,
that scissoring thing to go over that too. It was very entertaining to me.
now every time you think of Charlie Kirk, you're gonna think of butt fucking.
Listen, he didn't stand for that. All right, respect his memory.
Well, I mean, hey, I do respect his memory. Guy went out on the same sword that he fucking was this whole time. You know, he was the gun advocate. This is what
Yeah,
happens.
quite ironic, but
Yeah.
I can't say
To
that.
be fair, though, people who were like dancing on the grave with that shit, like the ones who are like, "Oh, he gets what he deserves." It's like you can't. What the fuck,
You're
man?
a fucking idiot,
Yeah,
bro.
like-
I don't
Yeah.
I don't want to get too polarizing with politics and,
Yeah.
and shit, but like if you fucking celebrated this guy, like, and I thought back, I was like, what was some other time that this happened? Like, did I share a bunch of memes about killing CEOs and stuff like that? Like, yeah, I did. I was insensitive to when that happened. That guy had a fucking family to go home to. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm
But-
not. And yeah, he's one of the ones where I'm like, let's do more of that.
but we're just saying,
You know?
we're just saying, like, let's be more human
Yeah.
and listen to people and not just kill people for no reason. You know what I mean? I always try to paint myself out to be the worst,
Yeah.
so I don't miss anything. Judge myself for it and become a better person. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like, yes, I did fuck around and now find out with the CEO getting crushed.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man. Like I don't really. You know, people are like, oh, he said, I think he said like somebody shared some shit about how he said gay people should be stoned, like just like
like literally.
just like biblical shit, right? So then this is some bro. I made a post on Facebook, and I don't know. I don't want to call anybody out personally, but this bro that I've been fucking friends with for a long fucking time, like ever since high school. Like we rode the bus together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was one of these people dancing on the grave, and I was like, dude, what a fucking idiot, bro. Like, go have all this free speech and all this fucking gender or whatever the fuck you want to call it in some Muslim country or even in some country where like they're Christian Spanish people.
Yeah.
You know, like go do that shit in Bolivia and see how it like works
Yeah,
out
how it
for you. You know,
flies.
it's
Yeah.
like it's only here. Like you hate the place that's the only place that will let you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And I just think like you're ignorant, you're unwilling to like to look within yourself at flaws and try to like make yourself a better person. Like it's like you're weak. You're weak. It's like you're riding on the back of like the people that actually built and made society.
Yeah.
And I don't like that shit.
I mean,
And I feel like Charlie Kirk didn't like that shit either. So that's why when he like, maybe he said 1 out of every 10 things he said, you could be like, ah. But it's like you do that with people. Like they get animated. They fucking make hyperbole.
Yeah.
You know?
I
Sometimes
say stupid shit all the time.
sometimes you quote a book that got written by inbred drunken monks 2,000 years ago a little too hard.
Yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah.
he wasn't killing anybody. I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how we transition out of this. Should have worked on that.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't really give us much of a runway on that.
Well, I kind of got a funny thing now. I just look down at the list. You know that song like, oh, baby, it's a while.
Yeah, Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't that motherfucker like become a Muslim and then die in a plane crash?
Oh, he's alive. He did become a Muslim though. Although I think now he's back, or maybe he's still a Muslim. He changed his name to like Yusuf for like a long time. But I think he's back to being Cat Stevens again. I could be wrong. I don't know, but he's definitely alive. The dude, the guy who died in the plane crash was Jim Croce. I don't know.
What
if
did he
that's-
do?
He was like a folk singer too.
What
Like what
kind of-
songs?
Yeah.
He has a lot of good songs. I Got a Name, Operator.
This is going to be my next Spotify playlist that you sent
I love
me.
Jim Croce.
Bro.
Jim Croce's actually sad fucking story about Jim Croce. Actually, this will be a segue from Charlie Kirk. Is Jim Croce was like at the top of like the folk music game in like the mid 70s or whatever. Like he was like, it was him and fucking Bob Dylan and blah blah blah. Like he was an up and coming like popular artist. But he just had a kid. His own father had like abandoned him or whatever. Like he didn't have a dad growing up. And he said to himself, like, I want to be there for my kid. Time in a Bottle. That's a song that you probably know. Like when you hear it, you're gonna be like, oh, I know this song. That's Jim Croce. And he wrote it about how he's like losing time with his son kind of thing. So he decides, I'm going to quit music. I'm going to go home. Once this tour wraps up, I'm going to, I'll write or something. I'll do whatever else, but I'm tired of being on the road. I want to spend time with my kid. So he basically like writes a letter to his wife, like expressing this, gets on a plane crashes, he dies. Wife gets the letter like 2 days after he dies, like being like, I'm going to quit, like, I'm coming home, blah, 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 yada, yada. It's like the saddest fucking story you could imagine. But it's like, I think of Jim Croce all the time, though, whenever, like, I would be, like, in a moment where I'd be wishing a moment away with my kids where they would be fucking annoying, they'd be breaking something, and I'd be about ready to, like, punch one of them in the fucking head, and I would just be like, Jim Croce, Jim Croce, Jim Croce. And I would just be like, stay in the moment. I love these kids. I want them to have good memories of me. Like, so, yeah. Jim Croce is the fucking man, though.
Is it the fucking song, like the Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon?
No, that's Harry Chapin. But he had a heart attack and died, too. But a lot of folk singers,
I fucking
bad
know all
dads.
this shit. That's crazy.
I love, 70s folk music.
And you have, like, the fucking, like, the basketball and the baseball that I don't have a lockdown to. Like,
and I've watched more than 3 movies, so how's that go?
Just an incredible scissoring of things that we've put together for our 65 audience members.
Yeah, I love Jim Croce, though. Look it up. Great Jim Croce song, Working Man song, Car Wash Blues. Great song.
Yeah. I just want to point out the fact that I watched a new Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
And also, I just realized that our boxes are fucking not even close to the same size. And that's going to drive me nuts. But
am I bigger or smaller?
That's my fault, everybody. I think you're bigger. And also, I don't understand why there's such an emphasis on our fucking garbage. But I believe that it's some sort of But
I'm like, I'll try and give somebody a little less of the dick.
I mean, we're kind of in this like crime scene reconstruction phase of
what? Like
we're talking
our set?
Yeah, of the episode. You know what I mean? And another thing I came across is like they figured out who Jack the Ripper was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Jack the Ripper's identity revealed 130 years later through a DNA match. That's like, who the fuck?
DNA match?
Yeah, it saves the fucking cum sock for that fucking long.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds dubious, but
the
I
identity
continue.
of one of the most famous serial killers, Jack the Ripper, the man who terrorized and mutilated London women in 1888, had long been unknown until a historian recently unearthed one of the most sought-after answers. Thanks to a shawl that Russell Edwards came in possession of, DNA was able to be extracted and used to determine that Jack the Ripper was a man named Aaron Kozominski.
Okay. Figures fucking Russians.
I don't know. Ski's like Polish, too, so.
Was it SKY or SKI?
SKI.
Oh, yeah, that is Polish. Yeah. All right. Well, it's your brother.
I'm trying to get my
fucking ancestry.com that shit.
I'm trying to get my Polish passport.
Yeah, nice.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get it though. You had to have somebody who had like active citizenship in 1920. And then my according to the research that my brother did, if you became a naturalized citizen of the United States, only of the United States, like if you came through like Ellis Island or whatever, and he has my family in Central Falls by 1910.
Yeah,
so it's like you literally could not take the bucket out of the boy if you wanted to, unfortunately.
I've been here for 120 years.
I don't know. And also, I sent this to Renee because she's like, I was like, yo, we can fucking go to Poland, you know? And, she loved that idea. And I sent her the screenshot of what my brother sent me. And apparently, my great-great-grandfather's name was Stanley Wilk, and he was born in Galicia, Poland in 1874, and his wife, Mary Anna Borak. Borak.
Very nice.
And like I read that and I said it in my head like
King of
this,
the castle,
and I
king of
was
the
I was
castle.
like, dude, I gotta send this. But I sent the screenshot to my lady first,
Yeah.
and I forgot about the Borat joke, and she immediately sent the Borat
Chimed in
joke
with it.
back, and I was like, we're still in love. We're
Pamela.
still in love. Oh yeah, he arrived in 1905 or 1906, and by 1910 he was in Central Falls.
Yeah.
But they said if you became a naturalized citizen in the United States, you renounced your
Previous citizenship.
So I don't know if there was any way for him to have maintained,
Yeah.
like if he could be a dual citizen. I don't know, but I got to look into it.
I think I could technically be an Irish citizen because my grandmother was born in Ireland, but she was like a baby when she came over here.
Yeah, but you don't want to go there. Every place in fucking Europe is like a ghost of future fucking whatever of like what all this shit in America is turning into.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Like all these like open borders
Yeah.
and fucking the crime and shit everywhere. Dude,
Yeah.
I sound like a fucking 50-year-old racist guy. But
You are.
not yet.
Yeah. That's true. You're only 42.
9 years away. I'm not even 42 yet, man. Come on.
When do you turn 42?
April 9th.
Okay, so yeah, I'm older than you. I'm cruising towards 42. 42 in a couple months. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Well, that's just it. Like, I could become an Irish citizen, but I couldn't even be bothered to figure out how to do it. Like, fuck it. I don't care.
What? I don't know. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. Would it? I'd never want to go to fucking Ireland. As
This
far as
I-
I'm concerned, my family left there for a reason. Those people are fucking jerk-offs.
Nice.
Like, the whole goddamn island
Is
can
it-
sink into the fucking ocean for all
Is
I
it
care.
like Ireland that like do they have their independence?
So it's kind of a wishy-washy subject at this point. There's the Republic of Ireland, which is like the Catholic, like run Ireland basically. So that is its own independent country. But then there's Northern Ireland, which is still technically a part of the United Kingdom, but the majority of Northern Ireland is Protestant and actually do kind of identify more as, members of the United Kingdom. But there are still Catholics who live in Northern Ireland that would like to see Northern Ireland go to the Republic. It's a crazy. Do you know anything about like the Troubles and shit in the 70s? Like the, Irish car bombs and shit, like that whole era of Ireland?
I watched a movie about it one time.
Honestly, that impresses me.
Like a
So-
Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
Where like this family figures out that this guy that they're friends with is like the bomber.
Oh, is that? Yes, that's fucking. Oh, actually, which one? There was a couple of those. So that could have been either Devil's Own with Brad Pitt and Woody. What the fuck is it? Harrison Ford, or it could have been Tommy Lee Jones and Blown Away, or it could have been Arlington Road with Tim Robbins. Although I think they were domestic
The
terrorists. in that
Devil's Own sounds the most familiar
Yeah.
to me. What was the second one that you said?
one. Blown Away. That's like Tommy Lee Jones plays like an ex-IRA bomber who ends up in New York. Jeff Bridges is like trying to stop him.
I don't know. That sounds
It's a
great.
fucking good movie too, though. Tommy Lee Jones has the most ridiculous Irish accent you could ever imagine. He literally sounds like he's off the set of like a Lucky Charms commercial.
It's like, so the guy from Men in Black is being a bad guy.
Yeah.
But the sidekick from Dumb and Dumber is gonna get him.
No, not
No,
Jeff
I'm
Bridges. The other, that's Jeff Bridges. That's Jeff Daniels.
Oh yeah.
Jeff Bridges is Big Lebowski. You ever see Big
Oh,
Lebowski?
shit. Dude, not in its fucking full entirety. And anybody that fucking knows the answer to this and can also help us with the algorithm by commenting
He does
on our
not
posts
say that.
and staying engaged with us. What does he not say?
I don't know.
A
I don't even know
Jagul loser bastard. He calls somebody a fucking Jagul loser bastard.
He's Spanish in the movie, so he's speaking Spanish.
Is he speaking Portuguese, maybe?
I don't know, but he doesn't say Jagul loser bastard. I'm going to look at you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to watch The Big Lebowski and I'll get back to
How
you.
are you going to find time to watch a movie, bro?
I don't know.
No,
I
you're
have to at this
not.
point. You're making me with this shit. Anyway, it's a fucking great movie though, so you should watch it. Anyway, fuck were we talking about?
I don't know. I got a funny transition of a meme, though. And
What?
it's like a picture of Sydney Sweeney, and it's like American Eagle jeans only go up to size 18. A liberal boycott isn't going to affect them at all.
Yeah.
That's a funny joke about fat liberal
Fat-
chicks. I'll say it.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to like the whole liberal democratic, I don't know, man. Like, why can't any of them just be attractive looking? Like, why is that so hard? It's like I'm not even like upset about like the she, him, her, they, whatever discussion. Now you guys are just its. Like, I can't tell you how many fucking people with like purple hair that I see with like flat weird butts and like fucking they look like they're pickles that have come to
Yeah.
life. Like that's their body frame and you're just like, what the fuck is going on with you? Like
Not even like
you're not even a person at this point.
it's not even like a, do you know what jardinera is?
No.
It's like a Chicago thing, but it's pickles, but it's all different vegetables in there.
Okay.
Like there's like hot peppers and cauliflowers and carrots and fucking.
Sounds good. I can get behind it.
It's solid, right? But it's like all of the. It's a bunch of fucking different weird shit.
Yeah.
But it's all in the same fucking brine,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's what's
That's what
going
it
on.
is.
Like it's like you're a cauliflower and you're a fucking carrot, but you guys are all in that weird vinegar together.
Yeah.
You know.
That's just it.
And
It's
I don't know how to address you other than one fucking blanket term.
I just
know?
don't. I just don't know where like the drumbeat is of all these people who are like hot, who are like, I want to be they them. Like I've never seen it. It's like you're worried about your gender. It's like it's because nobody wants to fuck you. Like I don't know. Are you trying to open up the fucking both sides? Like just I don't know. Take a shower and brush your teeth. Maybe like go running
Yeah.
every now and again.
Yeah.
Like I probably somebody will want to fuck you. It's the world, man. There's all sorts of people out there to fuck. You know,
Bro.
like just stop being a fucking weirdo. Like why is that so hard?
You want to
Okay.
hear? You want to hear
Hit me.
about? You want to hear
All right.
about some hot tea that I heard about
Yeah.
today?
What?
So we got this host, right?
Yeah.
And she was supposed to be a bartender, I think, or a server or some shit. And she's still like, remember when I wasn't working and I was like going to training instead, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I got to take these certification tests and shit.
Yeah.
Like, even with all the bullshit training and some days off sprinkled in and shit, it's like
You
it took me
banged it out?
2
Yeah.
weeks to like accomplish all of this, and I did 2 restaurants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, she still hasn't passed a practical, so now she's a hostess.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like you're a fucking you're like a 40-year-old hostess. Maybe she's not even that old. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
So I come to work today, and I've hardly ever talked to this lady. She looked nice. She's got fucking red hair and glasses, like real thick glasses. So I don't know if I just I'm like, oh, but she also has a septum piercing.
Okay. Yep.
Think what you will about that. So we've talked about this lady, and now I'm at work and I hear all of this hot tea being brewed. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you guys talking about? It's like all this stuff about like, cheating and like this guy called his wife on FaceTime and was like pointing the camera at her and shit like that. And like he was waiting. So basically this broad has been like fucking, I don't know what they are, like gate agents or like ground control dudes, gate agent dudes. Like she's fucking banging all these dudes, right?
Yeah.
That work at Southwest.
And this chick isn't even through training yet?
No, she's a hostess. Like,
Yeah, okay.
She's a failed
server.
experiment.
All right.
Yeah. She's
So
like,
how long of a period is this? Like years at this point, or are we talking like weeks?
hell no. Like maybe like this is either like my 4th or my 5th week, I think, at this joint. Like
Yeah.
it's Friday. It's either the last day of my 4th or 5th week.
Yeah. So she's just plowing through gate agents like 4 or 5 at a time.
I don't know about how many, but she's bragging to the girls about like, oh, he fucked me on the 3rd story of the parking garage and shit. You know what I mean? And these girls, like, they do kind of talk like they were 21 years old at their GED
Yeah.
commencement ceremony
Yeah.
cookout, but they're moms, they're nice ladies, they have moral standards, you know, and even them, like, they sound like they're from Central Falls, just like my whole family,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And like even then, they're like, yo, this fucking filth bag. So I guess the other people at Southwest were like, yo, we're telling on you. You're being a bad boy. So they tell his wife, right? So now the wife is like making Google reviews about my restaurant, saying that the host is like using all this foul language, saying the N-word and shit with a hard ER, and she's going to take this to the news if this lady isn't fired for speaking like this and shit. And I'm just like, I was like, dude, like for once, I'm not in the middle of like
For once, no one's accusing me of saying the N-word.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking wild.
That brings me back to a time in my life where I was in this like that 70s show, like Weed Circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like me and like a bunch of kids from real Florida. Like these
Okay.
were like kids that moved
Good old boys.
from like Florida,
Yeah.
Florida to go to like USF, and they got jobs at Red Lobster.
Yeah.
And I was like a year ahead of them. You know what I mean? So I was like, buckle up, boys. You don't know what the fuck. This is in the hood.
Yeah.
Like the 1st and the 15th are big days around here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you're serving scrimps, scrumps, scramps,
Yeah.
a lot of teeth sucking.
Yeah.
You know? So we go over this kid's house, and he's like, he takes a rip. You know what I can't stand about these goddamn... I was like, holy shit. And then, like, every single other good old boy in the circle was like, and
another thing.
and they're breathing up all the white man's hair. And like,
Yeah.
I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, this is fucking great. And I was just
You
like,
got so
oh,
high you ended up at a Klan rally? Like, whoa, what the fuck is happening?
I'm like, oh, they're bad tempers.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they're late. Like, you know, it's not that big of a deal,
Yeah,
right?
but I mean, my situation going into that, I went to like a white minority high school,
Yeah.
idolizing Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
they did. They suck sometimes to wait on, but we don't got to kill them.
Got nice shoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then, like, ironically enough, like later on, one of the kids that was like the biggest offender of this, like he fucking got his house broken into and all his stuff got stolen. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sure he had some
play
stuff-
stupid games. You win stupid prizes.
sure he has some stuff to say
Yeah.
after that.
Anyway.
What about, this is another funny thing that I saw. I, for one, am shocked that Jalen Carter, you know who that is? The
Yeah,
Eagles defensive
Eagles
end
D,
that's a
yeah.
spitter.
Yeah.
I, for one, am shocked that Jalen Carter, the guy who not only let his friends drive drunk, but raced them and left them to die after they crashed to protect his draft stock, is a terrible person.
It is surprising. that doesn't track at all.
It always makes me super happy to be like back to like fuck the Birds.
Yeah.
I hate the Eagles.
You were almost an Eagles fan. You were like on the cusp. You were on the precipice.
What do you mean?
I love what you were the way you were talking about them last year. Like you were about to like name them your honorary NFC team.
They are right now just because of
Oh,
what
you
they.
said-
I mean, dude, you can't. When somebody does something great for you,
I got news for you, man. Like the Patriots are so far away from being relevant that like what Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs does has nothing to do with you guys. Just saying, just being real with you, you know.
it's not so much about the Patriots.
Okay.
It's about my Tom and Rob.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think
Like
anyone,
that one game.
I don't think anyone in their right mind would say to themselves like, I want Travis Kelce over Rob Gronkowski.
That's the narrative that
there's no
was
way
going on.
Yeah,
bro.
but like anybody who says that just doesn't understand the concept of that position. Like you would much rather have Rob Gronkowski because he does so much more, even if he's not catching the ball. Rob
But see,
Gronkowski does.
you're not. Your opinion doesn't matter on this. We're talking about fucking idiots.
What am I doing here then?
And like just that now.
Yeah, but if you're talking about idiots, what do you care what they
Because
think?
I feel like you could just put on that one Super Bowl and be like, see how he ain't shit.
yeah.
See how he ain't shit this
By
whole
then he
game
was
when they
36,
needed
so-
him the most. When they needed him the most.
Yeah,
when
nothing.
Mahomes was running for his life.
Yeah.
You couldn't put your fucking toes in the ground and fucking
And block.
stop a pass rush.
Yeah.
You
Block.
couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
You couldn't do shit.
Well, that's just it. So, I mean, if you switch, don't get me wrong, I still think they lose that game by 2 touchdowns. But if you at least put Travis Kelce out there to, fucking clip a couple guys here and there, Gronkowski, they would have done better. But like I said, why do you worry about that? That's my whole point, though. Why are you worried about what stupid people think? Let stupid people think Travis Kelce is better than Rob Gronkowski.
You know, Brennan, I was thinking to myself, I haven't been going to therapy.
Yeah.
Is this my new therapy?
It might be.
And I'm like, yeah, look, Brennan tells me how it is.
Yeah.
Why are you worried about the opinions of stupid people, Ryan? I've been trying to fight this fight.
Well, that and also there's no.
My whole
What
life.
you should be doing is taking note of all these litmus tests that you have. Now you know if somebody engages in a conversation with you about Travis Kelce being better than Rob Gronkowski, you can almost immediately just be like, "Oh, you're a fucking idiot. I get it now." Yeah.
We shall look at that.
That's when you just hand the person a helmet and say, "Good luck to you out
Yeah.
there." So yeah.
I saw another thing about football that the Packers really messed up last night by not nicknaming those uniforms white cheddar.
I didn't even see any of the game.
They're white uniforms.
Yeah.
I just saw a picture of it in the meme that I saw. I haven't seen nothing live. I haven't seen a live snap of football this season yet.
Yeah.
It's terrible. And also, I fucking played a game where Jamar Chase puts up 3 fantasy points, and I have 2 guys give me goose eggs, and I lose by less than a point. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
To a guy in my division in a 16-team dynasty league.
Yeah. I won.
Who I say is a nice person all the time. He doesn't even ever want to come on my podcast again.
The fuck. I'm gonna see him on Sunday. Actually,
That's quite the commitment to drive here from where he lives, though.
is it?
I think it is. He's like a fucking 4 hours worth of your time. You're gonna get ready. You're gonna drive here. You're gonna hang out with us,
Wait a
and
minute,
you're
who'd
gonna
you
drive
play?
home.
Who'd
Huh?
you play? I thought you were talking Five Cabbage.
I did.
Yeah. How's that? That's not a commitment. He lives in fucking Cranston. You're talking like
Nah,
a.
bro.
Now, you're right. The fucking Rhode Island is in your blood.
Yeah,
he's
you can't-
fucking. He's 18 minutes from here, like door to door.
Nah, bro. One
Yes.
time I drove to Hyde Cabbage's house, and I was like, "This is taking forever."
I'm gonna fucking Google it right now.
He lives in like he lives
in
like
Cranston.
he lives in like the tip of West Warwick, bro.
Oh my god, dude.
he
Just
might
some-
as well live in
there's a-
East
there's a
Greenwich, as far
motherfucker-
as I'm concerned.
Yeah, there's a motherfucker right now in like Texas who's gonna take him 7.5 hours to get to the nearest town. You know, we're talking about fucking 20 minutes to Cranston. What the fuck is the name of the place that he lives? Wood something.
like doxing this whole guy's fucking life.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just fucking say Cranston. Yeah, fucking 28 minutes. That's with traffic.
Yeah, so he's in the car for an hour. He's here for 2. He's getting ready for a half hour. It's a fucking half your fucking day
Oh
off.
my god.
I want him to come. I'm
I'm
just giving him a break for not showing
Well, then
up.
fucking show me some love, man. I'm here fucking every week. For,
I do show you
20,
love.
25 minutes away from here. Apparently, I'm a fucking hero. Are they going to write a goddamn book about my travels through Rhode Island? How brave he was to go from Cumberland to
just
fucking
a
Pawtucket.
fucking book of Billy Joel quotes.
Billy Joel's fucking awesome. Did
Bro,
you listen to Billy Joel?
Huh?
Did you listen to any Billy Joel?
Yeah, and then I fucking watched the newest Joe Rogan with fucking Carrot Top on it, and they talk about Billy Joel for like a half hour. Like, I swear they're watching and they're not subscribed.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Just
like, bro,
pumping us
these
for
guys
content?
are bringing the heat, bro. We got to start seeing what the fuck
What
is
did,
going
what did
on.
Carrot Top have to say about Billy Joel?
I forget.
Yeah.
It was it was the
You're a sponge, you know? that?
honestly, bro, it was the first time I ever watched like Joe Rogan podcast. So I was like, Joe, what? You're ruining this. Like, he kept cutting Carrot Top off. It was like telling entertaining stories, and I'm like, what's the end of the fucking Carrot Top story?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Carrot Top, I bet you has had a lot of good stories.
He's had like a residency in Vegas for 20 years.
Yeah.
And he's like friends with like all these comedians and shit.
Yeah.
And then like he was bitching about, he's like, you know, people don't give me credit. Nobody wants to grow up to be Carrot Top and shit. And I'm watching like the whole thing, and I'm like, dude, who fucking started hating on Carrot Top? Like, who was the one that did it? And then he brings up the movie
Norm.
Chairman of the Board. And
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's from the Conan O'Brien episode.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole thing again. I fell asleep to it, and then I watched it again to see if Rogan ever made the connection to be like, what happened with Norm? Like, why weren't you guys friends, you know? And like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, to me, like, it could have, like, Carrot Top is fucking funny. Like, he is. Like, I'm not, like, even if you take the props away, like, just listening to him is, like, entertaining.
That also,
And so,
why do you have to take the props away? Like people like that shit.
People
like, why,
used to be
why
prop
don't you just let
comics
people
before
have
Carrot Top.
Yeah, just let people have things that they like. Why
Yeah.
is that so hard? You
Maybe
know?
it's because he just looked crazy. Remember when he had, like, the mascara and the
Yeah.
steroids and fucking, like,
He's still on the
afro?
steroids.
He said he's not. He said he's
Yeah. Okay. He's fucking huge.
He's not. He was like showing his arms, being
is he
like,
not
"I'm
that
not
big anymore?"
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
like, I'm just taking it easy. Like,
Yeah. Well, that's just it too. Is I mean, if you're gonna be Carrot Top, like, then fucking get jacked because there was a 18-year period of time where it was just okay to just shit on Carrot Top openly. So
yeah.
I'm sure he ran into a few people who's just like, yeah, you want to say
Well,
that shit?
I
Like,
mean,
oh,
I'm trying
no,
to have
man.
his back on this, but I'm calling both of you guys out, Joe Rogan and Carrot Top. I know that you're taking our stuff. Like, I'm tired of you watching our stuff as a ghost. At least give us a thumbs up.
Well, whatever. So did you listen to Billy Joel?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like his earlier stuff.
Yeah.
The point that I agree with Joe Rogan on it. It's like once you start fucking the supermodels and you're a billionaire,
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah.
It's like that's like the point
Stranger-
where like Metallica cuts their hair off, and you're like, all right.
Even then, though, he still had a couple good albums, or at the very least, he had like a couple good songs off those albums. But yeah, I mean,
I just-
that stretch of like this was what the fuck was it, like Turnstiles, The Stranger, 52nd Streak, like that was a fucking great run.
But I'm at like it's like you always like remember somebody like as you see them, right? So you
Yeah.
probably remember him from a child in your youth where
Yeah.
he still looked cool. Probably,
Yeah, no, I mean now he looks like a
Like
fucking
now-
troll. Yeah,
He looks like the inside of the Darth Vader costume. So
Yes.
like I'm listening to this and I'm like, this is this fucking guy
Yeah,
singing this shit. Like he's not fucking cool.
Yeah, no.
he's faking it.
yeah. Well, I mean,
He's just an old man.
he's
now.
faking it now because
But I
he's
only
old.
know him as an old man. You know.
No, Still though, late 70s, early 80s, all Billy Joel did was fucking blow coke and get drunk all the time. He's fucking awesome.
And then like I looked up his broad that you were like all.
Christy Brinkley's fucking hot. You're crazy.
I don't know.
You're
She's
crazy.
fucking mid, bro. She's got her fucking
Out of your mind, man.
her jaw looks like the He-Man guy trap jaw. Like she got like a very
She's
like South Park could draw like a nice triangle out of that
She's
thing.
the most famous supermodel in the 1980s. Like, does she? And you know what? I got news for you, man. I saw her. I even like because I was like, oh, well, maybe he's talking like because she looks terrible now, and it's like whatever. It's 22.
I'm
She
not
still
saying
looks
that
fucking hot.
I'm not saying that she
still
looks
fucking
terrible.
hot.
I'm just saying I'm
Yeah.
not putting her in my top 10 of like hot Hollywood supermodel babes.
I mean, I don't. I think if you
Like, I
take
didn't even know who
take
she was. I had to look her up. I wasn't like, oh, her. Like,
If you take like a historical clip of like the top 25 most as polled by everybody on Earth today, most attractive women of all time, she's probably in the top 25
there's a big difference between 10 and 25.
of hottest people of all time. like
Like,
that's,
you got to trade two 25s to get to 10.
that's true.
Just ask the
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys. That's like what
true.
they just sold Micah for.
Well, I mean, have you seen the Family Guy thing where Peter's like, they're comparing Jerry Jones to Peter Griffin, and he's like, so they're like, you can either have the boat or you can have what's in the mystery box, and Lois is like, take the boat, and he's like, well, I don't even know what's in the box. It could be anything. It could be a boat. It's like, that's how Jerry Jones trades. It's like, well, we're going to take those 2 picks here and we're going to spin them around. We're going to try and get ourselves a top-tier defensive talent. It's like, you mean like Micah Parsons? What the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot?
I love what Michael Parsons said today.
What'd he say?
Or whatever. He must have said it yesterday. He was wearing, dude, and what the fuck? My black friends with the braids or whatever you're doing. What the fuck are these shower caps that you guys are wearing out in public now?
I don't know. Does he wearing a shower cap?
Dude, I haven't seen a fucking black person put something this ridiculous on since they started wearing the Muslim dresses.
Have you seen Cam Newton lately?
He dresses like a cartoon cat, and it's on my list, and we're going to get to it. I stole that joke
Oh,
from
shit.
Shane Gillis, so don't
Okay.
be killing me about it.
All right. I was going to say, that's a fucking great line.
Yeah.
He does look like a cartoon cat. All right.
And like I said it to this lady, like I was training a person today. They had me, and yesterday they had me train a new person on 9/11.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, clock in. And did you know that there was
Empty your pockets.
Did you know that there was a third tower that fell with no plane hitting it? And I said that like in front of this other girl. She's like, "Oh, you're like a conspiracy theorist." And I was like, "Whoa, do you want to watch a fucking building fall for no fucking reason with no plane hitting it and tell me the physics behind it, bitch?" But anyway, we were talking about the NFL, and there's a guy on the street, and he's holding a sign. He says, "I work for the NFL as a cameraman. Sean Payton called me and physically assaulted me during an NFL game, and the league did nothing."
I mean, I'm not surprised. Sean Payton doesn't seem like he's a cool guy.
Remember? No, Sean Payton seems like he's the coolest
No,
guy.
he
He got
doesn't.
in trouble for having all the perks.
Yeah. No, well, that was Greg Williams. That what that
It's
screams
like, you guys want to snort perks and fucking put bounties on people?
Yeah.
Like, that had to be the best team ever. Where's the 30 for 30 on that?
On that
in a
Saints
good
team?
in a good light, though.
Yeah.
I don't want the shame. I want, like, the players being like, bro, it was the fucking best.
Yeah.
Like, I had a manager one time, right? He was fucking so cool that the bartenders had, like, a plate of cocaine in the walk-in.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a plate of Coke. It wasn't that well hidden. Everybody had their little utensil. Maybe somebody had a straw that they cut
Yep.
just the way they liked it. Somebody had their bill or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like he was so cool that he would do drugs with us in the walk-in. You know what I or the keg room, the bartender thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not even allowed in there if you're not a bartender.
Yeah.
So, like, there's only really, like, 3 people who are, like, cool enough on a shift to be in
To
there.
do that? Yeah.
Yeah. And then he would, like, we'd do some blow, and then he'd come by and be like, that, and that just meant I knew a little bit of Grand Marnier now, too.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck yeah, dude. And then this is the guy that fucking...
How old were you when this? And how old was this guy?
You know who this guy is?
Yeah, the
Doing the Lord's
yeah.
work, bro.
That's what I'm saying, though. How old were you at this time, and how old was he at this time?
22,
Yeah.
maybe. I remember this restaurant in particular. I saw Champ Bailey pick Tom Brady off when they were going for the three-peat.
Yeah.
When they lose
to
in Denver in the
Yeah,
divisional. Because it's how I do year math.
Yeah.
So it's around that time,
Yeah.
give or take a year or two.
Yeah. So like 05 maybe.
And this
yeah.
guy can't be more than 40 years old at this point.
Yeah, but that's weird. I feel like the people back then that you're
It'd
like,
be like me doing coke with Zach at work.
yeah, that'd be fucking weird.
If I was still doing coke, I'd probably do it.
And I would be the other 40-year-old who's like, who the fuck is this guy doing coke with a fucking 20-year-old? You know, like
he keeps
I'm just
asking
saying,
me to start a podcast. I fucking hate this guy.
you like I have those like friends parents or whatever, like remembering back when I was a kid being like, oh, Mr. So and so was fucking awesome, he's the man who would come do drugs with us, blah blah.
Well,
now I'm like a grown man though. I'm like, I was 17 hanging out with like a 39-year-old dude like doing drugs in a basement. It's like, what a fucking loser that guy was, you know?
Dude, I have another story. Did I tell you this story? Like I used to have this friend that lived a couple streets over from me, and like the guy that lived next to him in the duplex or something, he became friends with him.
Yeah.
And then I got introduced to him, but it was like 2 40-year-old dudes. They would buy us porno magazines.
Yeah.
Did I tell that
You
story
almost got
already?
molested, yes.
Yeah, and like they would smoke weed and shit, but I was like in my like I don't need drugs to have fun.
Yeah.
Like if I was smoking dope,
Probably would have had a wiener in your mouth.
I would have been smoking bush, you know.
You're fucking you're lucky, man.
What was I? Fuck yeah! What was I bringing that back to? Oh, like I was like I bring it back to like that manager, right? And I'm like, bro, that was so fucking awesome back then. You know what I mean? Like if I ran into any of my boys I worked with, I'd be like, yo, remember the fucking walk-in dude, Brian? He fucking beat the fuck out of that guy in the front stairs. Like that guy was
I would
the
imagine
fucking.
so. He was all hopped up on coke.
He was cheating on his wife, fucking the banquet manager. You know what I mean? Like he was just the fucking man. And then if you left work and like did drugs with him afterwards, he'd like always teach you like ninja moves and stuff. Like he'd show you, he'd like pick up like a broom handle and like put you in like a Navy SEAL hold or some shit.
I just want you to clip that off, and I want you to play that back in another, like every 10 years, re-listen to yourself saying it and ask yourself, how cool does this guy actually sound? You know?
man. And all I'm trying to say.
You're describing a 40-year-old who cheats on his wife, beats people up at his work,
I'm
is
describing
addicted
it
to
from
cocaine,
a 22-year-old's perspective.
and
He's the
shows
fucking man.
young men how to do ninja moves.
Yeah.
Like this dude is not cool.
You're losing this argument,
Not
bro.
cool.
Like,
Sorry.
I
Oh,
will
my God.
literally die before I agree with you on this.
Oh my God.
Anyway, though, all I'm trying to say is like this sentiment that I have,
Yeah.
it had to be that way on Greg Roman and Sean Payton's New Orleans Saints.
Greg Williams.
Yeah, those players are like, bro, we were snorting perks, putting bounties on Brett Favre, dog. Like,
Jonathan Vilma definitely loves Greg Williams.
he's from the U.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're right. I'm just saying, though, you ask Jonathan Vilma, like, in another 10 years, how cool was that? He'd probably be like, I don't know, man. Those guys are kind of weird, actually. You know?
I'm starting to have my regrets.
It's like, once you become that age, like, think of it this way. Are you going to go to work tonight and have a plate of cocaine, beat up somebody, and then cheat on your wife, and then teach?
Yeah, but
and then after
really
work,
doing
be
it
like,
all in one night, bro.
like, that matters. I mean, oh, my God. Jesus Christ. He doesn't do it all in one night.
You're really expecting a lot from a restaurant manager.
That's true, actually. Man. Yeah. I used to have a fucking other server I used to work with. We called him, we had a few nicknames for him, but we called him the Hurricane or the Rattlesnake. But he was basically just like.
Fucking solid, dude.
His name was. You know, I'm just going to say it. He's probably dead. His name was Scott Swirls, so we'd call him Scott the Hurricane Swirls. And then every now and again, you just walk by a section and you'd be like, the Rattler. But he was basically this old, like, fucking drug-addled, like, at that time, he was like 42, probably 43, but he looked like he was like 51. And he would have a fucking pepper grinder on his belt. So anybody who was like, you know, can I get some pepper? And he would just whip it out and fucking start cracking up pepper on them. It's like, this guy's a fucking G. And he's from Florida, too. He's like, he would have, like, was serving during, like, the whole, like, Miami Hurricanes era of the like Michael Irvin and shit. So you just always have these stories like, man, Michael Irvin used to come into the restaurant, man, and him with so much fucking women, man. He would be dripping in fucking pussy. It's like, oh my God, this guy's the man. But now you think about it and you're like, whatever happened to him? And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember his last shift he was supposed to show up for and he didn't. And then it was the middle of a snowstorm like 2 weeks later and he like drove up, like he like almost ran me off the road coming home from work and then like pulled over and then like got me out of the car and like coke talked to me for like an hour about like, hey man, you think they could put in a good word? Should I get back in there? I was in rehab for a little while. It's like, dude, you need to go to rehab again.
Yeah,
like you are fucked up, dude.
Did you get out or did you escape?
Yeah. Oh my God. It was hilarious though. But yeah, you run into those fucking people all the time. But at the same time, looking back at it, I'm like, man, that guy was very troubled. I hope he got better, but he probably didn't. But yeah, your boy at least went to the military, right? Is he?
Yeah.
Do you know him still, or is he like completely lost to the fabric of time?
I'm like friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, that case, my bad. You're not a loser.
Yeah, I mean, he turned it around.
Yeah, good for him.
I mean, he married the banquet hostess and had a family with
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then, whatever. I guess we all are trying.
And
to
before
get
that,
through.
he was like a cool guy. He's like, nah, man, like I'm fucking cheating on my wife and never having kids.
Yeah.
Want to do some blow?
All right, check on the time. I think I gotta wrap up.
It's 2:32.
Yeah.
Brennan wrapping up. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, right.
I can't even pull out of a parking spot.
Hey, on that note, if you have a friend named Jason,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you call him Jay, are you calling him Jay, which doesn't exist in that thing, or are you just calling him the letter J?
Jay. I don't know. I'm not friends with any Jasons because I don't think I've ever had a good experience with a Jason. Every Jason I've ever known is kind of a piece of shit. Yeah.
I know a lot of piece of shit Jasons, but I do got one good one that's like resonating with me. So
Okay.
at least,
Well, 1 out of 1,000 isn't bad, right? Jason and Nicks. I never had good luck with Nicks. Nicks are always dicks. Nick the dick.
Nick's one of my best friends.
Really?
He is a dick.
So yeah.
He was trying to convince me to have children today, and then I like texted him about my worldview,
Yeah.
and then you just
Never mind.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I was like, I'm not talking to this guy
Yeah.
anymore.
All right.
You make me not want to have a second kid.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
Brennan's gonna go.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. I don't know what else we can do. Don't fucking shoot us in the carotid arteries because you don't like what we had to say today.
Aim higher. I don't want to feel it. Yeah. Just saying.